You say when? Yeah, we can hear. Yeah, okay. Christian, join us. Best. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. It's so nice when people respond. Great. My name's Anthea. My two lovelies, come join me here. These are my two assistants for the evening, and your assistants as well. Hi. This is Sala. This is Nura. Up there we have Jaco. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Okay, Jaco. Cool. This performance is not really a performance. It's actually like a masterclass in performance art. So it's how to learn how to be a performance artist. Okay, so it's like a lesson, really. Okay, so coming from South Africa, I grew up during apartheid, which kept a lot of people apart, and still a lot of people are apart in South Africa. There's a lot of separateness. So I'm really interested in what brings us together, and for me, that's learning, and learning through doing stuff together, and also really listening. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And so what I did for this project, I was an artist in residence on this project called History Will Be Kind to Me, for I intend to perform it. Like, what does that mean? Whose history? Why me? Why will history be kind to me, not anyone else? So I was like questioning all these things. And then what I usually do in my work is I work with sports and I work with teams. So I'll join a team and I'll learn the rules of the game of that team. So let's say boxing or something, I'll learn boxing and I'll become a boxer for 2 months, and then we'll change the rules of boxing so it becomes something else. So like, let's say instead of 2 people in the ring, it's now 12 people in the ring. And like everyone is boxing at the same time and like doing all stuff, okay? So changing the rules of the game, but like learning the game first, right? So in this residency, I didn't have time to join teams, right? It was very fast, like 1 week here, then 1 week somewhere else. So we've been in Finland, then we went to Stockholm together, and then we went to Bergen together, and we came back here. So over that time, which has been like 3 weeks, my team was my fellow artists and my fellow curators and the production team of that particular project. And what I asked them to do is give me instructions, right? 3 provocations that they could answer one of them or all of them. And they sent me audio recordings, and I edited that into an audio clip which we're going to all listen to now, and we are all going to engage with. And the 3 things were, 1, how to prepare for a performance. Okay. So what do you do? Is anyone here a performance artist or working in performance? Yeah, great. So I'm sure you all have things as well, right? What do you do before a performance? Do you meditate, do you breathe, do you drink, whatever? Yeah, we all have our ways, our methods to prepare for a performance. The other one is, what do you do during a performance? Are you like really present? Do you go somewhere else? I don't know. And then finally, how do you recover from a performance? Like, what happens afterwards, right? So what happens after? And everyone gave me different instructions. I recorded those instructions, and we're all going to hear them tonight. So I invite you to learn through doing with me, with my team. And so you can leave your stuff behind. And I'm going to give you an overall kind of view of the thing. So first we're going to familiarize ourselves with the space. And what a lot of people said was that we clean the space. Make sure that this space is clean. Please do not, however, clean this, okay? So this stays. Everything else, you just clean, okay? So everything. And there's even, you can really get into detail. All right, like really, please don't put it in your ear. Someone did that at Bergen, it was gross. Okay, so like these are for cleaning, okay? So we're cleaning the space, okay? Not your ear, okay? There's even toothbrush. This is Annie's instruction.
Mine.
That's your instruction. Thank you. She was like, clean the space with a toothbrush. That's how much she wants to clean. Okay, cool. So, so I invite you. So we're going to clean the space. Then some people gave instructions which have to do with ritual. So we're going to go into a space of ritual. Then we are going to move from that space into a space of thinking, okay? In the space of thinking and the body, and moving the body, and then something else will happen, which is a surprise, and then we will recover together. Okay, cool. So that's kind of the overall view of it, and let's go. Anyone who wants to participate can get up right now and choose a cleaning material. I'll take toothbrush. Nice. No, you go for that. I'm going to do the toothbrush this time. I want to and then the earbud. I want the earbud as well. No. Because it's a special floor. Yeah, it's a special floor. Okay, and so we all go. Thank you, Yoko.
And before the performance, provide information of your work to the organizers as soon as you can. Write something, anything, and you'll make the production team extremely happy.
Before you make a performance, please check if the space is clean. Even though it looks clean, check. Do not trust organizers. They might miss some dust.
Yako, just stop for a second, sorry. Sorry guys. So actually what we really need to do is also really listen. We're gonna listen. It looks like I'm listening to the, no. What we really need to listen, we need to, because it can go louder, Yako, or not? Yeah, let's put it a little bit louder because we're having a lot of fun. So people want to, but also it's important to really listen. Okay, let's go.
Do not embrace any stains. You can remove them as you want.
And then when you clean, you kind of make a mess on stage. Sometimes at some of the festivals, there are helpers. At some of the festivals, there are no helpers. So you're the one who cleans the shit after the performance. And to rethink the importance of the performer's body, the performer's action in the space is to think about that everything here up is performing, everything, like in this space where we are right now.
It's your space. It's your place. It's your territory. It's all yours.
Anthea, try some tradition, please. Anthea, believe in tradition, please. Anthea, tradition will save you.
5 minutes.
Thanks, Jakob. Okay, thanks, guys. You've done an amazing job. Let's put all the cleaning materials somewhere else. Just put them aside. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, put it aside. Can we have the wine, please? Yes. Thank you. Yes. And maybe we can all help with the wine. Some people can help. Everyone. Wine. Pass on, pass on. Pass on. Everybody has a wine here. Okay, while we're getting the wine, the next thing, Christian. Yeah? Where are you? Come here. Don't drink it yet, please. So the next voice we are going to hear is instructions from Christian on how to prepare for a performance. If we can do the lights, I'll do the lights. introduction from Christian, and we listen, and at some point he speaks about ancestors, and ancestors can be dead or alive, this has taught me, and I invite you now also to think of someone who is important for you. Bring them into the space right now, and let's listen. Thank you, Jaco.
Okay. So we are pouring some wine.
Before I perform, I remember this ritual, and I perform more today with wine. Every time I perform with wine, for sharing, for friendship, for brotherhood. I take some wine and put on the floor for my ancestors to come with me during the performance. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid because I know that I'm with my ancestors. I think that is very important for you to remember the person who is important for you is that he can go with you everywhere.
5 minutes. Thanks, Jaco. So have you got someone in your head? Have you got that person or those people? So on the count of 3, you can say their name out loud. Right? 1, 2, 3. Priscilla! Great. Kippies! 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 Okay. Put your wine glass down, please. The next ritual we will engage with is a ritual from Olivier, also from Cameroon, and we are to engage the senses. For me, this is what I usually do in a performance, is go running in the forest or outdoors. So we are going to engage with this through pots. Can we have the pots, please? Whenever you are done. And what we can do so long while we wait, I know there's some wine on the floor, but find a place where there's no pot, where there's no wine, and you're going to sit down in like little circles. Find a little group of people. You can find a group of people around a pot, okay? Everyone try gather, get a pot. Get a pot. Here's another pot. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Here's one. Okay. Thank you. Have you got a pot, guys? No. Okay, here. All right. Sorry, guys. I have to bring this group. Everyone on a pot? Everyone got a pot? Cool. Okay, let's go, Jaco.
To me, pot is an object that is very close to me because of my profession of chef cook, but also because in my culture, pot occupy a significant place. Because getting a pot at home, it is a sign that you are also able to take care of yourself. It is also a symbol of hospitality, because having a pot shows that you are also able to receive people at home and offer them something to eat. For me, it was a kind of sensitizing people about going back to the green, invitation to the green. So this is what I present you. I invite you to the green, to the nature, You can put your hand and touch it and feel the nature here in this pot.
And you start to breathe inside with everything. It's kind of respiration. So you receive, you give out. You receive, you give out. You receive, you give out.
And again, inhaling deeply, filling the lungs, and when you're filled with the breath, just hold for a moment. You might stretch the shoulders back and down a bit, tuck the chin, sitting up tall, hold the breath. And then again, a very slow out breath, feeling the sensations of the breath leaving, letting go, letting go.
5 minutes.
Thanks, Jacob. Great. So we can put it back in the pot. Put all the green back in the pot. Thank you. And we can take the pots away somewhere to the side. And you can all stand up again, please. Okay. So, pots are away, great. Where's that mop? Can anyone see the mop? Anyway? Oh, yeah. Where's that mop in here? So for a lot of us, those of you who said you performers as well, thank you. A lot of doubt, doubt and fear comes into play just before a performance. So that's what we're going to do right now. Just put that down. Thank you. Okay, Jaco. So just listen.
What you need to do now, think about all the things that are scaring the shit out of you. The reason why you think maybe this time you just can't make it. It could fail. You have all kinds of scary thoughts inside your head. All of these reasons and feelings and doubts about why you're not going to be able to do it today. Let these feelings emerge. Let them come to the surface. Let them be there.
Thanks.
5 minutes.
Thanks, Jaco. Okay, so you've got those feelings, right? They're there. We are now going to move from the head into the body. Okay? So, I'm going to move through. Sorry. We're going to change the shape of this now to face me. And you need to get some space around you. Move these emotions into the body and shade them out. But first, we are going to make sure that we are familiar with the space. You can play again. Thank you.
Often I think that the most important thing in the performance is me, which is not right.
Now I have audience in front of me and not think other thing.
Imagine that we are equally performing. 5 minutes.
It's like that exercise.
Yeah, it's this peripheral gaze. So maybe that's also a way to practice it. 5 minutes.
Thanks, Jaco. Okay, so you have 2 fingers in front of you, right? This is an exercise in creating soft gaze. Look at your fingers there. Look at them hard. Yes, this is hard gaze. You're focused only on your fingers. Slowly, you're going to move these fingers out. Keep focusing in the front, though. You can still see your fingers. You can still see them. You can still see them, you can still see them, you can still see them. Wiggle them a little bit at the edge of your vision. Take them out of your vision. Bring them back in. Wiggle, house it. Take them out again. Bring them back in. Wiggle, and bring them back. Hard gaze. Focused. Soft gaze. Soft. So you're taking everything in, this whole space. Every single human being in this mess. So this soft gaze, I invite you to be in right now. Thanks, Jaco. Okay, soft gaze. Yes.
So I need to find a way to bring in the adrenaline already before I go on stage. So I do shaking. So do you want to try that with me already? So let's imagine that we are like, close your eyes. We are now in backstage. This is kind of a bit more like a classical theater space, a small theater space, and we are going on stage. So we are here in the backstage, and we are ready. Otherwise, that we just need to get ourselves ready to go on stage. So first, start shaking from some part of your body. Usually, I start from the hands, so that I start to shake the hands and shake a bit more and more until the movement goes up to the shoulders. And when the shaking goes up to the shoulders, also the head starts to shake, the upper body starts to shake a bit more. And then you just give more shaking. And when you shake your hands more, you will feel that your legs your feet get off the ground, and you start to shake your whole body, and then just allow that to go as sort of big movement as you feel like you need. And constantly you're thinking about that after the movement stops, you are perfectly ready to go on stage, but now you just need to get the adrenaline running. We kind of, we mislead the body to create the excitement and the nervousness. So you can also do the different movements, just how it feels like, okay, it's exciting, it's exciting, we should be ready soon. Okay, and then you calm down, and you move your elbows a bit back and forth, or not elbows, the shoulders. Breathe deep in and out. 5 minutes.
Thanks, Jaco. Okay, so when we first came to Finland, we were staying in a flat together, the artist and myself, and we were given this Wi-Fi password, which is basically the Wi-Fi password of death, okay? It's the longest Wi-Fi password I've ever come across in my life, okay? So, what do we do with that? We are going to perform it. We are going to perform this Wi-Fi password, and these are instructions from Girl. Where's Girl? Where's my girl? There she is. That's Girl, okay? So, it's in Norwegian, hey? Yeah. Norwegian? Yeah, okay. So, this is really just improvise. Just do your shit, okay? Do whatever you want, and you can also follow me if you want, but it's really just improvise. Let's go! And also, sorry, wait. It's also about when you perform something, it's also about trying, and trying harder, and trying again, and then failing, and then trying again, and then trying again, and then failing, and trying again. Got it? Let's go. Go.
Klar? Innta posisjon. Turku. 6, 3, 2, Y, 8, R, H, 7, U, J, W, 9, M, E, S, 5, X, G, V, K. Jeg gjentar. 6, 3, Y, 8, R, H, 7, U, J, W, N, M. Feil. W, 9, 5, M, E, S,
You are about to make 3 push-ups. Bend your arms and go down. Push-up 1, now. Bend your arms and go down. Push-up 2, now. Bend your arms and go down. Push-up 3, now.
6, 3, 2, I, 8, R, H, 7, U, J, W, 9. M, E, S, 5, X, G, V.
When I do the performance, sometimes I try to do very little, sometimes I do a little bit more.
6, 3, 2, I, 8, R, H, 7, U, J, W, 9, M, E, S, 5, X, G, V, K. 6, 3, 2, I, 8, R, H, 7, U, J, W, 9, M, E, S, 5, X, G, V, X. 5 minutes.
Well done, guys. Well
When
done. Thank you, Jaco. Thanks, actually. Yes. Okay, so this next instruction is from a wonderful man called Kurt in Bergen. And what he does for performance, you'll hear, is running. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to work. What I wanted to do, okay, was take you all outside. And we just go run. But it's a bit dangerous. So we're going to run in this space. And what I propose, after we've listened to the instruction, so what he does is just running and thinking. So when I say stop, that's when we are just thinking. And then we're running, and then we are thinking. Running, thinking. Got it? Let's listen. What we're going to
prepare for performance, I like to run in the mountain, and sometimes I'm running and thinking. And when I'm not running, I like to do some thinking.
Thanks. Thanks, Jaco. Pause. Are you ready?
Go.
Right. Stop thinking. Thinking. Running. Thinking. If anyone else wants to also shout like stop running thinking, be my guest. Okay. If anyone wants to go and have a go at that, it's really fun. Running. Yes. Thinking. Running. Thinking. Running. Thinking. Running. 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 Thinking. And thank you. Next, sorry, I need to look at my left. Sorry. Okay. We're really near the performance. We're really near the performance, guys. Thanks. Let's play. Yeah.
Okay, we are ready to go. Okay. How was it?
That was really good. Yeah.
Are you ready to go on stage?
I'm ready. Yes. I'm ready.
Anthea, call Lena. Call Marcio. Call Christian. Call Olivier. Call Goril. Call Diana. Call Iroko.
Hiroko, she's someone.
5 minutes.
Boys. Okay, so these are some of the instructors. Gave us instructions tonight. Thank you, instructors. in this circle tonight also gave us chapters, so we thank him. And also you are invited, obviously, into his performance because you're warmed up and everything, right? Ready to go on stage? Okay, let's play.
And then comes the actual performance.
During the performance, respect the space you're in. Don't break anything unless it's an item that is part of your installation and we have agreed on it before the performance.
Realize that you can do it. You've got it in the bag. No matter what happens, even if it fails, you're going to make something out of it and it's going to be okay. Now say to yourself, it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
All right. Now you're ready to go. Go get him, Tiger.
Now you perform now.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is
then is the...
Okay. You guys are amazing. Okay. I invite you now, can we have the lights down a bit? To collapse. Find a space and collapse. You can even lie on each other, it's fine. It's good actually. Okay, Jakob, let's go, thank you.
Then other applause. The audience signs that, okay, it's finished. The audience can then applause, and so the performance is over.
Well, we all know post-performance depression. The day after or a few days after, when you go low after being quite high. I'm on top of the mountain, so I have a view.
Air and cold, what are you aiming for? Air and cold, what do you want to take away? Go away to the mountain, go away to the sea.
I can see the sea and I can see the mountains. And it's raining, of course. It's Spain.
This body is fragile and cannot host you. I have a green bay leaf that will tie you up.
Stop performing.
So, and then we talk about after performance. So I think this is the this is maybe the hardest for me because it's never conscious what happens after the performance.
And to recover from performance, I like to watch football or some funny movie or some horror movie or any kind of movie.
It's like a kind of reborn, you see.
Like cleansing.
Yeah, it's like, you see, it's like something has happened to you. It's like, yes, you feel like more light. It's like, oh, you see.
I tend to try to be forgiving to myself. Many of the things I was satisfied with, people don't notice. And if they notice, they may find it interesting. And if not, that is also interesting.
And also to know that no regrets. Everything happened the way it was meant to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like is in the life.
Exactly.
Yes, in the life is same thing. I don't regret the past. Yes. If in French you say il ne faut pas se consumer dans le regret du passé ou avoir peur du futur. You don't burn your soul for past, to regret the past every day, and don't be afraid about tomorrow. Live now.
Live now.
Yes.
After the performance, breathe, inhale and exhale. Feel the energy, the adrenaline, and control it. Inhale and exhale. Have a sip of whiskey and have fun with the other artists and the production team. You all can relax together now that it's done.